Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone, love and peace and salutations to you hopeful elect brothers out here pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. I'm the brother Ashkaya from the Indianapolis camp. Today, I'm coming with a lesson entitled pretty much just keeping your head on a swivel. You know, we're in a time of prophecy. You know, we're in a time of prophecy, and as we can see, things are happening fast. It's like you hear it a lot where you can't really keep up, all right, with what's going on. But that don't mean not to do it. All right, you still got to be watching. You still got to, pretty much keep your head on a swivel. Watching your surroundings, watching what's going on globally. There's major wars and rumors of wars is happening. Matthew 24th chapter, Second Ezra 16:15. Those things are happening. All right, and the Lord has sent His men out there to warn you Israelites. You know, to tell you, hey, what's to come, what's to happen. That's what the true prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are doing, So we're keeping our eye out on what's going on. You see the videos going daily, in and out daily, videos all day long from different brothers across the globe, you know, as the eastern side of the world as well as over here on the western side of the world, where his prophets are just, teaching, you know. And that's the time we're in. As I said before, we're in the time of prophecy. As the scriptures have said, we're in a time of prophecy, man. All right, so I'm gonna get a few scriptures, man, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I'm gonna start with it, Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna start at the 17th verse. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." All right, so we're talking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans right now at this point. The rest of the heathens, they're doing their job, but you Israelites, you're not. Oh man, you're in a lower state right now. Even though the truth of the scriptures is out, all right, and it's a mass awakening, there's still a lot of Israelites that are through out there, man. you know, um, it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me." So we're giving you the warnings from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. What's to come? Famine, wars, pestilence, and Esau really coming down in like a flood. All right, the Revelation, the 12th chapter. He come with a great. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. There's great wrath because he knows but having but a short time. Revelation, the 12th chapter. Let's see. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth." And woe mean, a position of difficulty, destruction, stress. It said, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." All right, so he's coming with all these draconian laws. The two heads like horns like a dragon. Which is going into what the them draconian laws. All right, he's going to inflict real pain on you Israelites, man. All right, he's not going to hide his horns for that much longer, man. Well, he's not hiding them now. Actually, all these things with this Epstein case, which is that just a big distraction from what's going on in the Middle East right now. Talks of wars, the rumors. We're in the beginning stages of World War III. All right, and this is what the watchmen are doing. All right, so that's why our head is on a swivel. We're watching everything as it happens. And if we miss something, it's another brother will pick it up. All right, which is the beauty of the body, man. So I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. Um, I'm gonna start at the verse 1. It said, "Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman." It says, "If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people." And that's what we are doing now. All right, we'll give you the warning. We're telling you, hey, the Lord is about to make his return. He's about to make his return. All right, destruction is imminent. You know, and if you don't get right, you will be destroyed, just like these heathen nations, man. You're gonna get caught up in the plagues that the Lord is going to inflict on this world, man. So it says, it if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people. It said, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. All right, so the warning is out. That's why you're seeing all these different electronic epistles, man. Our brothers is day in and day out putting up videos, man. About what the end of this eon, man. This age. All right, Esau's declining kingdom. That's what we're telling you about. So we're blowing the trumpet, all right. But if you don't listen, this on you. It says, but if the watchman seeth the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. All right. So it's a lot of camps out here not going into prophecies, man. They seeing all these things happen. All right. They see the MO to the T to the biz A. All right. They knew about the juicy juice. You know. They didn't give you a warning though. You know. And the Lord is requiring that upon them. Why? Because they're not in it. All right. For Yahweh Shem Shai, for themselves, man. Their lucre, their popularity, or how many views they can get, podcasting and all that shit. And this world is in real turmoil right now, man. That should be the main focus right now, is the state of this world and the coming of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. So we are out here blowing the trumpet. We're being the watchmen that the Lord requires us to be. I'm gonna go to Habakkuk. Or Habakkuk, however you want to say it. Chapter 2. It says, I will stand up. This is Habakkuk 2:1. It says, I will stand up on my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. It said, and the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, so the Lord is telling you that what? You watch, you see what's going on, you tell the people, make it plainly so they can understand, so they can be like, oh, I ain't understand. No, the understanding is out there. There are thousands and thousands and thousands, probably it's thousands and thousands of videos, all right, out there. I know from GMS alone, probably hundreds and hundreds of thousands of videos, man, of brothers going into prophecy, man. All right, because that's the main subject right now. Prophecy has been the main subject, right? Because before the Lord destroyed your place, he always sent his men out. And that's what's happening. That's why you're seeing, all right, the prophets out on the highways and byways, on the street corners, wearing their garments, teaching the words, the truth of the scriptures, man. So We're doing our job. We're telling you what's to come. All right. And just because it don't come tomorrow, don't mean it's not coming, man. All right. We're telling you, getting your this is a grace period right now. You still opportunity to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But when those doors of mercy close, hey, it's over with. Once the elect is sealed, it's over. So it behoove you, all right, to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua while the mercy is still here, man. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24. And 42, and it says, "Watch therefore, for we know not what hour our Lord doth come." All right. So it said, "Watch, for we not know the hour." But guess what? He left a trail of breadcrumbs through the scriptures to let us know what times that we are living in, and we're in those times. We're in the end of the end, man, because the end is speaking. That's why we just read in Habakkuk, though tarry, wait for it, for it will not tarry. All right. So when things get to happening, all right, the Lord is not going to slow it down. So the Lord is moving things at a rapid pace. These days are moving fast. He's speeding up the time for the elect's sake, man. You can see all these things happening. Everything that he said will happen at the end of those perilous times, people turning into mocking and scoffers, all that is happening. All the prophecies are happening. They're being fulfilled. All right, so that's just to let you know to get right, because he's about to make his return. Who? Yahweh Shai is about to come back, all right, and deliver his elect and bring destruction to this place, man. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, because I'm tired. You know, you tired of this place, man. America is a very depressing. This world is very depressing, man. You know, there's no enjoyment here. So I'm ready for the kingdom of righteousness will be set up, and we can enjoy our life for real, you know. But it says, "Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come." So you know you should be already trying to get right, praying, fasting, repeat, praying, fasting, all right, and repenting and repeating. That should be your daily cycle, man. Begging the Lord for forgiveness. And yes, I said begging Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for forgiveness for what we've done, past, present, and future, man. All right, but a lot of people are filled with pride, all right, and they think they're on top of the world. Well, guess what, man? We shall see. You know, we shall see. I'm gonna go to Luke. I think this is it. Come on. This is Luke 21:36. It said, "Watch ye therefore and pray always." All right, so we should be watching as well as praying. All right, because we have to keep that communication line open with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we should be pleading our case, Lord, deliver us, keep our mind stayed on you. You know, that should be your mind frame. It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." All right? So you should be watching, all right, and getting your spirit right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's what you should be doing. That should be the focus of your life right now. You know? We have our good times sometimes here and there, but your main focus should be on your salvation and watching, all right, your surroundings, what's going on, man. If you see these people, man, these people are ready to lose it, man. Some people, like, they just a crisis away from snapping, man. You know? Some days I'll be feeling like I want to let these people have it. But, we spiritual men, so we know what the scriptures say. Vengeance is mine. So we got to sit back and we just got to, chill for now, man. But the Lord is eventually going to let us loose, But it says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always." So your mind should be watching and praying, all right, that you're watching what's going on in the world, and you're praying that the Lord deliver you from all these things that are about to come. You know, I'm gonna go to Second Ezra chapter 9. I'm gonna close it here. This is Second Ezra chapter 9. In verse 1, it said, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest parts of the sand past which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. So we're that's what we're doing. We're watching, we're measuring the time, all right, diligently. That's why our heads are always, you will see a lot of brothers paying attention and breaking down, all right, these news articles and videos that people are putting out, man. They're used in scriptures, all right, to break these things down, to let you know, hey, this is all in prophecy, man. So the Lord, all right, is about to come. Continue to watch, pay attention to what's going on around. And may Yahweh Shai keep his elect. All right, Shalom.